Well, young Tom's been living here for 15 years, I think.
Yes, he and only 2 others are full-time boarders. Did you know that? Sounds like a boarding school, doesn't it?
Really haven't seen. We're just touching on too, you've got a fantastic chance of winning the Emirates tomorrow with Fat Al, following on from last year's winner. Albert the Fat, quite extraordinary, Albert the Fat Al.
So funny, isn't it? And he's such a lovely horse. He was only $27,000 at Magic Millions, Fat Al. So it doesn't, you don't have to have the biggest pocketbook in the world. And I rang a chap and said, would you like to have a share in him? And he rang back, his wife said, no, she didn't. Last share, she said, well, take the whole horse and we're racing with our friends. Isn't that great?
And horse races in aquamarine colours, it's all for charity. Tom doing a great thing with this horse, Fat Al.
The brain cancer, charity for brain cancer. And you can't get enough of it. I was talking to one of the young ladies at the VRC today, and she organised it. They got $200,000 for the pins, your little pin there. Have you got the diamond one?
The real one, Gai. Like the real Melbourne Cup. It's a bit like yours, running the second in the Melbourne Cup too with Fioronte. What a great performance by Fioronte on Tuesday, and Glencairn Gold in the Cup.
Yes, no, Glencairn Gold redeemed himself and showed that, you know, it was just one of those things that can happen sometimes when you get to Caulfield. He ran a super race. He ran, and Tommy just said, you know, he's at the top of the straight. I felt so much like the winner. You can't take anything away from Lloyd's horse. It was, you know, really courageous in winning the race, and you can't take anything away from the second. They beat the rest of the field easily.
Just on Fioronte, there was a thought you might go to Sandown, but not now.
No, I've slept on it. And thought about it. I thought, no, I'll send him to the paddock on Monday or Tuesday, and then I'll bring him back for a very light autumn, and I'll just send him to the Cup next year. He can run the distance. He's a really lovely horse. He's so light on his feet. He's magnificent to look at. He's really drop dead gorgeous, and you know, he's shown that he can do it.
And you've been sourcing other horses from abroad for next year. Is it Michelangelo you've bought as well? A really well performed horse.
He's a really very serious horse. Probably the highest rated horse ever to come into Australia. He's by Galileo. He ran third behind Camelot. One with St Leger in England. And he's a 3-year-old.
Good Dolphins.
And he's rightly racing. He's a 3-year-old, so he's a year younger than most of the horses entering in Australia.
You think that's where we're going to source our Cup winners from? It seems to be, doesn't it?
No two ways about it. The writing's on the wall. It costs money, but you got to, you know, the Cup's worth millions upon millions of dollars. And if they don't win it, we may as well win it. Otherwise, all the English invaders will come and take it away from us. Wasn't it nice that the dollars and cents were kept in Australia this year? That was the best thing about it.
And they'll be reinvested. I'm sure some of your owners have got the buzz off running second.
Well, they'd already reinvested before the Cup. Bruce had been over, Bruce Slade had been over in England the week before, came back, I think, on that morning, Derby Day, and had bought 4 horses at the Tried Horse. But a third more expensive this year.